Good morning. Today is January the 1st, 2023. Probably going to take me a little bit to get used to the 2023 part, but I'll get used to it. It's a new year. I hope everyone had a good New Year's. Mine was good. It was been recovering. I told you guys yesterday about the day before how it took it out of me, and I'm still in the process of getting over it or healing from it. Unfortunately, I also have something else happened which I don't know how to take it. It's either a good omen or it's a bad omen, harbinger for yikes to come. I'll show you. Uh, Excuse me. I've had this cup for maybe 20 years. I've carried it with me for a while. 20 years. It's my cup. It's my coffee cup. It. I'll get into the backstory in a second. Just one little thing I want to show you, and this might even give you. I'm showing up to help. Obviously, it broke yesterday. It broke in four pieces. Just give me a second. It broke in four pieces. To my now well, we'll see. To my surprise, it is fixable. At least from the way I saw it. Let me see if I could give you guys a quick little. I should have just pulled up the two. I'm sorry. The pieces do still fit together, I think. You know what I mean? And they seem to be clean breaks. If you can see the carpal tunnel is going to make this very, very interesting. But all four pieces do fit together, and they will eventually form the handle, and I get have my have my coffee. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be a challenge. Thing is, I was cleaning it yesterday, and I knew as I do, I know when my condition is worse than, and I was taking my time with it. Unfortunately, with the carpal tunnel, that doesn't always help. When I was socializing, I was there was times when I had to stand on my feet using my cane or something to support myself, stand and support myself with, and it is a unsteady. Um, it's unsteady. My standing is unsteady, especially the more I do it, the longer I do it, the worse the condition manifests. And of course, sitting, if you notice, though I think I'm sitting the way I normally do, I'm actually, because of my issue on my backside, I'm actually sitting a lot more um, the classic way you're supposed to sit with your back straight and your chest out and all that. I actually have to do that. I noticed that ever since it's now been about 2 weeks since I've been doing it. It's doing its thing. It's certainly obvious I'm sitting now, so it's better. But I'm still sitting the way I need to sit. It's part of the trials and tribulations of being George in 2023, which is a carryover from 2022. All right. Now, the backstory of the cup, it's my first gift, maybe second gift, that I gave at the time my second partner. And we had matching cups. We enjoyed our coffee through matching cups, even though it ran its course, and it is where we are now, as in friends, which is great. As far as I'm concerned, it started off as friends. It got intense for about 12 years, and now we're friends again, and that's a good thing. But I had my cup was always a reminder of once was, and I can reflect. It's not that every time I'm drinking I'm remembering the day. it's just I do remember the day that I bought it. I remember it was a silly gift, and that's the point. It was supposed to be a silly gift, and it was just and it's also an extra large cup. So if you know how much I like my coffee, you know why that was a selling feature for me. Plus a silly logo on the side. Anyways, the point is, I was cleaning it yesterday, and it slipped. It just the way it happens. It shouldn't have, because I was actually had a pretty firm grip on it. But if you saw when I was doing the when I was doing this, the shaking is a truism. Maybe this way. Sorry. I'm sorry. Right now, with my vision, I just can't figure it out. But let's see. The shaking, and I'm doing this to show you the shaking, by the way, and my clumsiness. I can't believe I can't figure it out. It. I'm gonna have to with my vision and stuff. It's. I'm sorry. I was really trying to do a bit of a show and tell, and it's very early. I'm not recovered from the. I don't know what other term to use, but trauma that I went through still 2 days ago. Something which I really hope to be over in the next couple of days. Like I have to run some errands again. I'm always running errands, but that's life, right? I mean, as far as that goes, so I don't mind that I'm going to. I just like to be in better health to do it. Anyways, my point was that that broke on the 31st of December 2022. Like I said, is it a harbinger or is it just a manifestation of the year that I just went through? Like I said, there was good things that happened during the year, and there was certainly unfortunate things that happened during the same year. Um, but I would say mostly it was I hate to admit it, but it was more of a downer. The positives did not negate the negatives. What I mean by that is the hit that I'm taking to my health, not just this year, but since the winter began, is it feels like a hundredfold. It probably isn't, but it really does. Everything that I do is more effort, more labor, and more slower. I don't know how else to put it, but I have to do everything very slowly lest I fall, which I have been. Unfortunately, that is another element, obviously. Pointing to my cup. Obviously, my dexterity is not very good. Of course, it affects my mental, cognizant uh, thinking process, my communication process, of which I'm still hoping, and it is. I mentioned it, number two of my countdown. This channel is actually helping me formulate better what I need and want to say. Um, as you know, you probably figured it out. I film early in the morning. I wake up, have some coffees. Now, not with my cup, but I still have my coffees, and I've already been mulling what I'm going to say. Believe it or not, there is a bit of a thinking process behind it, and then I slap it on and I go for gold. They're usually one takes. I think I told you before, and that's because I want to see how I'm doing and how I will be doing for the day. Anyways, I think I explained this one well enough with my poor coffee cup. Unfortunately, I have to wait until the stores open, and I think they'll be on the second. So I have today just looking at the broken remains of my cup, and my real hope, and we'll leave it at this. My real hope for my cup is that I can repair it well enough to use again for my coffee. If not, it'll be a pen holder. It is what it is. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. It did not, 2022 did not end as well as I would hoped it would, but 2023 is I'm optimistic for it. Let's hope it goes better than my broken cup as a reflection of 2022. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch this morning. I will talk to you guys later. Enjoy your new year.